If you are watching this video right now, it probably means you also eat seeds every day. Maybe sprinkled on your breakfast, mixed into a smoothie, or grabbed as a quick snack. Because for years, we have all been told that seeds are superfoods. Doctors, nutritionists, and magazines call them nature's little powerhouses. Tiny packages of minerals, vitamins, and healthy fats. And yes, that's true. But here's the hidden reality. After the age of 60, the way your body responds to food changes dramatically. Digestion slows down, metabolism shifts, nutrient absorption becomes less efficient, and the heart, brain, and joints become far more sensitive to imbalance. That means the same handful of seeds that gave you energy at 40 may quietly harm you at 70 if you don't choose carefully. That's why in today's video we're breaking down the truth about seeds, the ones you should embrace every day, and the ones you should absolutely avoid if you want to protect your heart, your memory, and your independence. Because here's the bottom line. Not all seeds are created equal. Some will fuel your body, steady your blood sugar, and keep your mind sharp. Others will flood your body with hidden salt, oxidized oils, or anti-nutrients that strain your kidneys, raise your blood pressure, and speed up aging. Stay with me until the end, because the last seed we'll reveal is in nearly every senior's kitchen, and it might be silently undoing your health goals. Let's begin with the ones that deserve a permanent place in your kitchen cabinet. Chia seeds, tiny grains of hydration and balance. Chia seeds look like something you'd feed birds, but inside those tiny specks is an extraordinary nutritional profile. What makes chia so unique is its ability to absorb liquid. Add a tablespoon of chia to water or milk, and within minutes it swells into a gel-like texture. Why does this matter for seniors? Because that gel slows down digestion and creates a steady release of energy. No sugar crashes, no sudden dips in blood glucose. For older adults, many of whom are battling pre-diabetes, fatigue, or unpredictable energy levels, this steady release can be the difference between a sharp morning and a foggy one. Another key benefit of chia seeds is hydration. Seniors often struggle with dehydration, not because they don't drink enough water, but because the body's ability to hold on to water declines with age. Chia helps solve this problem. The gel formed in your stomach acts like a mini reservoir, slowly releasing fluids into the body. This keeps you hydrated longer and supports kidney function. For someone who wakes up with dry mouth, dizziness, or fatigue, chia can act like a natural stabilizer. But that's not all. Chia is one of the richest plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 is essential for brain clarity, memory, and joint health. Studies show that seniors with higher omega-3 intake maintain sharper minds and lower rates of depression. And unlike fish oil, chia comes without the fishy aftertaste or digestive discomfort. Take the story of Helen, a 67-year-old retiree. She often complained of feeling drained by mid-afternoon, needing a nap just to get through the day. Her daughter suggested she try adding chia pudding to her breakfast, simply soaking chia in almond milk overnight and topping it with berries. Within weeks, Helen noticed her energy was more stable. She didn't crash after lunch. Her digestion improved. And to her surprise, even her skin looked healthier and less dry. Sometimes the smallest changes yield the biggest results. Fix and tip. Seniors should aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds daily. Always soak them first. Dry chia can swell in your throat and cause discomfort. Mix them into yogurt, porridge, or smoothies. If you dislike the texture, grind them into flour and add to pancakes or bread. Simple, safe, and effective. Pumpkin seeds, the magnesium mineral your body craves. Next on the list are pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas. These green seeds may not look impressive, but for seniors they are one of the best natural sources of magnesium. Why does magnesium matter so much after 60? Because it controls over 300 processes in the body, from relaxing your muscles and blood vessels to calming the nervous system and helping you sleep. Unfortunately, surveys show that most older adults are deficient in magnesium, often without realizing it. Think about it. Trouble falling asleep, waking up stiff, cramps in the calves at night, or even mild anxiety. These can all be signs of magnesium deficiency. And pumpkin seeds are one of the richest food-based ways to restore balance. Just one small handful provides almost half your daily magnesium needs. Beyond magnesium, pumpkin seeds also provide zinc, which supports immune health. After 60, your immune defenses naturally weaken, making you more vulnerable to infections and slower wound healing. Zinc is like a repair kit for your cells, and pumpkin seeds deliver it in spades. They also carry antioxidants like vitamin E, which fight free radicals and protect cells from age-related damage. Consider George, a 72-year-old widower who struggled with restless nights and constant cramps in his legs. He assumed it was just part of aging, but when his doctor suggested adding pumpkin seeds as an evening snack, things began to change. Within a month, his leg cramps eased and his sleep became deeper. He even said he woke up less often to use the bathroom, a sign his nervous system was calmer. That's the quiet power of magnesium in action. But here's the important part. Pumpkin seeds, like all nuts and seeds, are calorie-dense. Eating them by the handful straight out of the bag is not the goal. Moderation matters. Too many can cause bloating, gas, or even diarrhea. Seniors with slower digestion should start small and observe how their body reacts. Fix and tip. Eat about 30 grams, a small handful, of pumpkin seeds daily. Choose raw or dry roasted unsalted versions. Store them in a cool, dark place or fridge to prevent the oils from going rancid. A great trick is to sprinkle them over a salad at dinner. They add crunch, flavor, and a mineral punch without overloading your system. Kapanış bölüm 1. So there you have it. 2 of the best seeds seniors can embrace daily. Chia for hydration, blood sugar balance, and brain clarity. Pumpkin seeds for magnesium, deep sleep, and joint support. In the next part, we'll dive into another powerful seed that helps digestion and memory, plus one tiny garnish that secretly builds bone strength. But then we'll also reveal the dark side. 4 seeds you should never touch if you value your heart, brain, and kidneys after 60. Now let us move on to the next 2 seeds that can actually help seniors over 60 stay healthier if eaten the right way. The first is flax seeds. Flax seeds are often called the digestion seed. They are packed with soluble fiber, which slows digestion, lowers cholesterol, and helps keep blood sugar steady. For seniors who struggle with constipation or irregularity, flax can act like a gentle broom, cleaning the digestive tract. But here's the catch. Whole flax seeds often pass straight through the body without being absorbed. You only get the real benefits if you grind them. That's why buying pre-ground flax or using a coffee grinder at home makes such a difference. There is another secret benefit. Flax is one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which support memory, brain clarity, and mood. Seniors who add flax regularly to their diet have been shown to experience less brain fog and more stable energy. But flax spoils quickly. Ground flax kept in a warm cupboard can go rancid, creating harmful free radicals. The safe way is to grind small amounts and store them in the fridge. Fix and tip. Take 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax seeds daily. Sprinkle it over oatmeal, yogurt, or even soups. Keep it cold, and never eat it raw in large amounts. Soaked or ground is best. Now let's talk about sesame seeds. Tiny, often forgotten, but very powerful. Sesame is rich in calcium and phosphorus, 2 minerals that protect bones. For seniors worried about brittle bones or fractures, sesame can quietly support bone strength. It also provides lignans, plant compounds that may balance hormones and reduce inflammation. That's why many traditional diets use sesame oil and tahini. But the key is moderation. Sesame is high in calories and oxalates, which in large amounts may increase kidney stone risk. For most seniors, a small spoonful of tahini or a sprinkle of sesame on vegetables is enough to get the benefits without the risks. Fix and tip. Use 1 to 2 teaspoons of sesame or tahini a few times per week. Skip the sugary sesame candies or heavily salted sesame snacks. Keep it simple, keep it natural. So, to recap this section, flax seeds for digestion and brain health, sesame for bones and joints. Both can be a gift to seniors, but only when eaten smartly. Now that we've covered the best seeds, it is time for the warning list. The seeds seniors over 60 should avoid or at least limit sharply. These are the hidden troublemakers, the ones that look harmless but silently damage your health. 1. Salted sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are crunchy and tasty, but the problem is salt. 1 handful can contain as much sodium as a bag of chips. For seniors with blood pressure concerns, this is dangerous. Salt stiffens blood vessels, strains the heart, and raises stroke risk. Add to that the fact that sunflower oil is extremely high in omega-6, which fuels inflammation, and you have a seed that looks innocent but is risky after 60. Tip: if you eat them, choose unsalted, and keep it to a small handful only once in a while. 2. Flavored pumpkin seeds. Maple glazed, chili spiced, honey roasted. These versions are everywhere. But they hide sugar, oils, and preservatives that lead to weight gain, energy crashes, and inflammation. Seniors who are already at risk of diabetes and arthritis don't need that extra burden. Tip: stick to raw or dry roasted only. Always read the label. 3. Rancid flax seeds. Many people buy pre-ground flax and leave it in the pantry for months. By the time it's eaten, the oils are oxidized, tasting bitter and creating free radicals that damage cells. This does more harm than good. Tip: only grind small amounts at home. Store in the fridge and use within a week. 4. Processed sesame snacks. Sesame seed bars, candies, or heavily salted crackers may look like healthy traditional snacks, but they are packed with sugar, sodium, and oxalates. For seniors, that means higher risk of kidney stones, joint pain, and blood sugar spikes. Tip: use sesame as a garnish only, not as the base of a sugary treat. So, let's sum it up. Chia, pumpkin, flax, and sesame. These can be powerful allies for seniors when used wisely. But salted sunflower, flavored pumpkin, rancid flax, and processed sesame. These are the silent enemies you should keep off your plate. Remember, after 60, every choice matters more. What seems small today, like a handful of seeds, shapes your memory, your energy, and your heart tomorrow. So choose wisely, keep it simple, and let food be your medicine. Which seed do you eat most often? Comment below. We'd love to know. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly health tips designed just for seniors.